Hey guys, and welcome back to Trilby's Notes. I gotta say, this wasn't mentioned in the brochure for the hotel. I'm thinking about asking for a refund.
Well, yeah, a refund, a plane out of here would be nice. Just a few little things.
Is that a man or just a pile of guts?
Well, really, after a while, when a murderer gets their hands on their victim, it'll be whatever he wants it to be.
This is going to turn out to be an itchy, tasty thing, I believe. We didn't get it in Resident Evil, but I'm glad we're getting it here, because every horror game needs to have an apocalyptic log of some sort. It's kind of shorthand for, oh, spooky things are occurring over a set course of time. But it works, it's a good literary tool.
I think like every horror game ever since Resident Evil has got to have the fucking files you find. And then you're at the end of the game, you're carrying like 50 of these fucking things. What do they do afterwards with it? Does Chris just toss them all in the trash? I guess he does. I don't know.
I'm not in Murderville anymore. I might as well throw them in like the incinerator or something. And yeah, we saw a tall man. And maybe he's kind of like, very Lovecraftian. Like, look at this guy. His mind has just been broken already. So let's try not to stare directly at Slender Man. You know, I would rather not become part old. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing that a lot throughout the game.
I thought it was pulling like a Flowers for Pygmalion kind of thing. Flowers for Oberon, I'm sorry. Where, the guy was stupid, then he became smart and experimented, and he started to become, mentally deficient again. I think I got the name of that play wrong, but it's actually pretty good, so I would recommend reading that.
Yeah, Pygmalion is, isn't he the dude who made the woman out of clay? I may be completely getting all my history or mythology mixed up, and, oh, yeah, you saw that corpse back there. That was a...
Yeah, I did.
I don't think we're getting a refund.
Oh, look, it's Poly BS in the corner.
Ooh, okay.
I don't want a Bloody Mary anymore, thank you.
Yeah, they make it with real blood, but we'll just be taking these pliers for now. They should come in handy.
That's so authentic.
Note the whispering in the background. It never stops.
I vaguely heard that, but I got the volume down a little bit on the footage I'm playing so I can hear you talk, but I did hear it a little bit when I played a little bit of this without the commentary.
Guys, you can just lock a door. You don't have to staple you don't have to staple a corpse over it.
Well, somebody had some bad hemorrhoids in here. Ugh. It's full of money! Oh, pills. Okay. Well, same thing.
You did say it would be best to partake of drugs, and this is how the light-dark mechanic works in the game. You take a pill, you go through a door, and bada bing, you're back in the opposite realm. And there are a few Easter eggs you can trigger by going back and forth between the light and dark worlds. Sadly, they are RNG, so we weren't able to get them to activate, but they are in Deceased Crab's playthrough. And it seems Lankman is looking out for us. He's not such a bad guy after all.
So in order to get back, you gotta basically trip? Huh, that's interesting. Well, Trilby is pretty good at tripping when he doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the meat room anymore. So, ooh, drugs kicking in.
Ah, now everything's okay and I can ignore my problems like everybody else.
Oh, she's not here anymore. So did she die, or was that just the Dark World person?
I'm not quite sure. It's almost as if they're trying to fuck with my mind or something. Weird, I know.
That is how psychological horror works, yeah.
Game of wigs.
Yes, this game loves its flashbacks, much like Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter, that is. We'll learn a bit about the history of the idol and such in Trilby's notes.
Father, I finished my first painting. I call it Furry Sex.
Christ.
Oh no, it's this Matthew motherfucker again. I thought we got rid of him from that Spectre of Torment playthrough.
No, I just cast him into the video game realm. It's fine.
Well, I thought the video game realm was full of polygons and tits, but apparently it's a lot worse than I expected.
Ah, I see you have company, Father. I will show you my painting, and then I will go back to my room, saying nothing, doing nothing.
This is my guess, Dr. Frankenstein.
That sounds like an alias of sorts, but then again, if Trilby can get away with Terence Railby, look on the table.
Oh, it's a menorah. Okay, so they are Jewish.
No, it's the idol, you fucking clod!
I mean, come on, look at the pixels. That looks menorah-ish, sorta.
Yes, at this point, Roderick's wife had passed away, so if you're keeping up with the Trilby lore, you can probably guess, what's going to happen next in the timeline of events.
Should be fun. Fun for the whole family that's dying systematically. Oh, good, paintings. Sure, great. What about money, though? I need more of that.
Yes, it's a nice idol. I've seen better, but,
It's never the cool idols. It's always the haunted ones. You don't have, like, an idol of, like, a dude just riding a chainsaw and just turns out to be the evil idol. It's nothing rad like that.
Dude, it's based on, like, ancient African culture or whatnot. Why would he be wielding a chainsaw?
Why not? That's just great, and it totally wouldn't be expected in a game of psychological horror.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. A key aspect of psychological horror is to set you off balance. Just throw in a chainsaw. It's not chronologically correct, but it's affecting.
Well, even back then, complaining to your embassy never works.
It's okay, we found it on the lowest deck of the ship, so hopefully we'll be getting another flashback to go even further into the past.
That's good. Eventually we're just gonna flashback all the way to prehistoric times, where the first evil ghost dinosaur roamed or something.
You just see a T-Rex wearing, like, the welder's get-up and whatnot, and trying to stab people, but he can't because his hands and arms are so tiny.
Just flailing ineffectively with a stick, that'd be great.
Yeah, this artifact is pretty strange. If I was me, and I am me, I wouldn't bring it into my home. I would just throw it in the trash, but alas, these people are well-to-do, and they want to become even more well-to-do, so that's what antiquing is for, I suppose. And yes, brandy. Brandy is needed right now.
Brandy, glasses. I'm glad he specified the glasses, because for a minute I was telling you he was just gonna get the bottle. Here, sip up, sherry, guys.
Oh, look at that set of knives on the wall. Yeah, I'll get to bang on the door in a second. That's a machete, and on the desk right there is, I believe, a welder's apron.
It's fucking raw, there we go. So, the last time FedEx knocked on my door, it turns out they threw my package in the bushes. Is really annoying. I'm giving them a bad review.
Well, I don't think there's a FedEx person behind that door, but there's more than one Defoe child in this house. One's treated decently, the other not so much.
Oh yeah, they were alluding to that back in, like, the previous games, weren't they?
Well, more than alluding. Like, you found his stuff in the basement and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's true. Again, it's been a while. I do apologize.
That's my fault. I was going to ask you to watch 5 days, again, ahead of time, but it's fine. I'll recap you as we go through.
How dare you make fun of my teddy bear?
It's antique. If every thread is made out of solid gold, and yeah, I wouldn't advise giving the father brandy now. It'll probably just make the situation worse.
Yes, my ancient African teddy bear. How dare you insult it?
How did... there's rooms connecting the kitchen to this room, so they skipped over it, but for a second I thought the guy just vanished up the chimney or something.
Well, we're not seeing, like, the other wall of the room. Maybe there's a door there, I don't know. I love how his head just kind of shifts back and forth due to the pixel style, because he's so angry, it's great.
Yeah, my body parts tend to act up whenever I get a bit pissy, it's fine.
He's got a huge forehead, too.
Well, well-to-do, he can buy more forehead space. Oh, right, the painting, yeah, that's why we came here in the first place.
Hey, look, in the background, it's showing Lost JPEG with those other pictures.
Yeah, we gave the painting to the boy behind the door. Please don't hit me, Daddy! I did wrong! I don't like that pause. That was a pause of dread. I know that pause all too well.
Dear Diary, I beat the shit out of my freak child.
Yeah. The awkward silence that passes a near argument is not a pleasant thing. Oh, Matthew. Even well-to-do people have family issues. More so than others, I suppose. It's the inbreeding.
Yeah, you know, if it leads to haunted shit, I suppose you should watch out for that. Oh no, you're letting in a draft. Why don't you keep that door open?
No, please don't. Yeah, come on, Matthew, don't be a pussy. Open the door and get psychologically scarred.
How dare you discover the arcade I've been holding from you this whole time?
I wanted to install Pac-Man, you stupid child, not Gallagher!
I know those are chains in the corner, but I legit thought for a moment it was a tiny little robot on tiny little legs with the way it's drawn.
Yeah, it's the primitive arcade machine. Yeah, don't do it! He's gonna beam to death with the idol.
Ugh. And that's how a curse is born, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he would go on to die from his injuries, would John Defoe. He really didn't deserve any of that. Like, I know it's just, you know, old people gonna old, but, it wasn't his fault he was born like that.
We all knew Roderick was a dick, even from the first game, so yeah, it's really not John's fault. I guess it's okay to forgive a little vengeance. Boys will be boys, right?
Abed knows the score, but it's fine. Trilby's fine, everything will be fine, just don't look at that painting anymore.
It's totally fine, he lied.
I wonder if there's other items throughout Clan Bronwyn Hotel that can trigger a flashback. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Just sit on the toilet. Oh no, here we go!
Dun 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 dun! It's like, oh, Roderick takes his last poop.
Why yes, the Sea Angel is one of my most powerful Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
Ah, I always play it face down in defense. Okay, let's find the chisel next. That should probably trigger a good flashback.
That's nice. We're just finding items that freak us the fuck out, make us trip. That's great. I thought we got those pills for that very reason.
No, that was to bring us back from the brink of psychosis. It's fine.
Little side project, a little haunting on the side. It's great, you know, just for fun, you know?
Just keep up the lies, Terrence, if that is your real name, which it isn't. Sigh, so many lies, so many psychological horrors. Join us next time for even more. I'm gonna take this match, and then the part will end. Playthrough, pause.